Hi Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your May 21st to the 31st, 2018 reading for you. I ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also make sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, that information will be in the description box below. I've already shuffled and meditated upon the cards, so let's see what these 11 days, the 21st to the 31st, have in store for you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. Well, this is beautiful. Okay. Perfect sense. Oh, how lovely. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, give me a moment to take it all in. All right. You guys are embracing your passion, your creativity, what it is that you desire to be creating on this earthly plane. You're also being guided by the spiritual with that little blue shoe right there. So the spiritual is having something to do with things too. You're being bold with the lions right here. And you're boldly moving forward and boldly creating exactly what it is that you want on this earthly plane. And you're being guided by God's source spirit. However you see the divine, the universe, they're handing you this gift of new beginnings, of prosperity, excuse me, of prosperity, of joy, of being able to create what it is that you want and being able to go where it is that you want to go. I don't know if what you're creating is going to send you somewhere different, but it is, in a way, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, you are embracing your creativity, you're embracing your passions, and you are starting anew because this is new growth, this is new prosperity, this is a gift that is being handed to you that is going to take you maybe someplace that you didn't quite expect. For some of you, it's going to be a physical trip. For others of you, it is going to be a progression that you didn't quite expect in your life. And this is really embracing your passion and your creativity. You're a water sign, so this is represented by a fire sign. So you really have a fire in your belly for it, and you're being courageous, and you're moving forward, and you're embracing what it is that you want and where it is that you're going. Now, all of the queens are representations of aspects of the Empress card. So here, you're being told to embrace your passion, embrace your creativity, embrace what it is that you want and where it is that you're going, because you're being given this gift of prosperity, of new beginnings, of being able to create on this earthly world exactly what it is that you're desiring. And that's being handed to you from the divine, from the universe. The Eight of Wands, you're moving forward. Things are moving forward quickly. And things might be moving around you quickly, faster than you're moving, because the stags here represent majesty, represent abundance, and they are staying still while the wands are moving around them. So it might be that there's a lot of change coming around you, and you're taking it all in, and you're handling it with majesty and with grace, because that's what the stags represent. Here with the Nine of Swords, there's confusion, there's doubt. You're not sure if you can handle this much change all at once. Now, this doesn't have to be that within these 11 days your whole world changes. For some of you, it might very well be that. But for others of you, there are little changes coming that are going to have big impacts, and they're also going to bring worry to you. You're not sure that you can achieve what it is that you want to achieve. You have right now embracing a very passionate, you're very passionate about something. You're embracing that energy. You're being handed a gift of this prosperity, really being able to manifest and have new beginnings on this earthly plane. And things are moving quickly. So for some of you, you might be starting your own business. You might be starting a creative endeavor that you've always wanted to do. And you might have been just a bit apprehensive, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, of whether or not you could do it. And that could be what's holding you back. Your own fear of failing. But remember, and it is something that I have to remember all the time, that we don't fail, we learn. There isn't failure in this world, there's learning. And every single sorrow that we experience as human beings makes us stronger and better, because we can either choose to be broken by not achieving our goals, or we can choose to learn our lessons and move forward in strength and prosperity of self. And think of all the people who have failed far more than we could even imagine, but yet they still have faith and this belief in themselves that they can still achieve. I think of my grandparents who had so many obstacles to overcome, and yet they still wound up achieving. And sometimes when I think of that and I put into perspective what it is that I want to achieve, that makes things a little bit easier. And I don't usually do personal stories in here, but with this worry and this doubt and this fear that is keeping you up, just remember that you are achieving. Even if there are setbacks, even if there are things that you just don't understand why they're happening, there is a reason. And you're not this person in rumpled bedclothes. You're this person depicted on the bed frame. This beautiful, majestic person who's riding in finery on horseback. That's what people see. People don't see this fear. You might have this fear, but there's a saying, fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. There is something that you desire, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, and your desiring it is making it come true because you want it with all your heart and all your soul, but you're worried that you're not going to achieve. You are going to achieve, okay? We have the Hierophant card here. So this is you taking the tried and true path. Don't try and reinvent the wheel. You're perfectly fine with how the wheel is working. So don't sit there and think, oh, you have to start everything from scratch. You can't use, if you're creating something creatively, you can't use other people's ideas. You can't build off of anybody else's knowledge. You have to do this all on your own. No, look at how other people have gone about achieving their goals in your chosen field. And don't try and go down a path that isn't paved. Sit there and look, okay, this is how, if you're opening up a restaurant, this is how that restaurant achieved its goal. This is what they did. This is how they did it. And then sit there and follow that scheme. Tweak it to work for you, but make sure that you are not trying to do stuff completely differently from everybody else, so much so that you're actually causing more work and more effort for yourself. The Hierophant card in the Rider-Waite deck is a pope with bishops at his feet, and here it is a bard. So it's tradition, it's words. Pay attention to the words that people are saying. Pay attention to how you're interpreting them, okay, because this is going to make things better for you. Some of you might be creating something with words. Make sure that you are taking in as much knowledge as possible. There's an old saying, to be a good writer, you have to be a great reader, and that's only to be good. So to be great, you have to be voracious in the amount of books that you devour. So know that whatever it is that you're looking to create, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, you're going to create it. And you're going to use the tried and true path in order to get what it is that you want. And then the whole world is going to open up for you. You are going to be surprised. In the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, this is a wreath, a victory wreath, with a woman in the middle, with a ribbon covering her, and 2 wands held in her hand for victory. Here, it is this elemental, having no limitations put on her, being as free as the wind, embracing who she is, and having the whole universe opened up to her. And that's why here it isn't just the world, it is the universe. The Little Well in Tarot deck is saying to you, is open up to you. So embrace it. Do not be afraid. Do not let your fear keep you from your heart's desire, because you have so much passion and creativity around you in these 11 days. And not only in these 11 days, but in the days, the weeks, the months, excuse me, to come, that you are going to see that you are going to start achieving what it is that you thought was impossible. And it doesn't have to be something big. It could be, planting a garden, doing something that you love doing, that creatively impacts, or that impacts this earthly realm, and that is your passion and your desire. Leave this worry and this fear behind. As many times as you fail, that is getting you closer and closer to succeeding. Remember, as a baby, you didn't start off just walking. Libra, Sun, Moon, or... No, not Libra, Scorpio, sorry. Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. You had to crawl. You had to roll over onto your tummy. You had to do all those steps before you took your first steps. And that's what success is. You only ever hear people's success stories when they're an overnight success. Very few people have tremendous success happen in a blink of an eye. And if they do, usually the weight of it is overwhelming. We fail so that when we succeed, we can achieve that success and keep it going. Know that that's what's happening for you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. You are worried about failing, and you might have failed before, but all that failure is building you up to be able to have that beautiful success in your life, to be able to handle it and not run away when things start really moving forward and you start manifesting on this earthly realm what it is that you desire, and the universe hands you this profound gift and you're able to take it, because this right here is a wand, and that's exactly what she's grasping in her hand. The universe, God, Source, Spirit is holding it in theirs, and now you're holding it in yours. Okay? And know that this passion, this creativity that you have, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, is absolutely beautiful. You're creating so much more than you ever thought you would. You're actually embracing what it is that you desired when you were little. You didn't know that you couldn't achieve. You didn't think your dreams were outlandish. You thought, of course I can do that. Keep that same energy now. Of course you can do it. And pay attention to the details. Don't get so caught up in the details that your life becomes only about the details, but you're leaving sorrow behind. The prosperity is coming. Follow your wisdom and pay attention to the details. Work slowly and steadily on creating exactly what it is that you want and exactly where it is that you're going. You're having this prosperity come into your life, and it is absolutely beautiful. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, I'm so happy to have been able to share this reading with you and to deliver this message. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. Bye.